Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see examples on few things and their weights, whether it's more than 1 kg or less than 1 kg, which is biggest and which is smallest, what are the types of balances are used for weighing, etc. First example is make a list of things weighing less than half a kg. Solution. Now let's look at the things which we use daily. Things which weighing less than half kg are, so if you go to your kitchen, you can see many things which weighs less than half kg, right? Spoon, glass, and then we're daily using things like socks, watch, belt, spectacles, slippers, gloves and masks. These are the few examples which are weighing less than half kg. Then the next question is things weighing more than half kg. So solution. Things which weighing more than half kg. If you look into the things itself, you can say the weight of the thing, right? If you look into the fan, its weight is more than half kg. Chair, what you are using, table, cot, television, gas cylinder, refrigerator, washing machine. So much more things are there. If you go around your house, you can see many things which weighs more than half kg. The next question asked is look for weights and balances. Make a trip to your nearest junk dealer, vegetable shop and grocery shop. Have you look at the weights they use, find out. Okay, so now let us see who is using big weight and who is using small weights. So now if you go to a junk dealer, so he'll be using the biggest weight. So junk dealer means those who are dealing with waste products. So the waste products weights will be more than 10 kg, 20 kg. So it may weigh 100 kgs, 50 kgs, 200 kgs. So he'll be using the biggest weights. Okay, so now if you go to a vegetable shop or a grocery shop along with your parents, what you will do? You will take one small tomatoes, you'll take onions, you will take pumpkins, bananas, like that you'll take, right? Groceries, if you go, you will take soap, paste, brush, like that. So if you weigh all these things, it will be a very few quantity, right? So its weight will be very, very less. It will be less than 10 kg. So you'll be using the small weights. So a vegetable shop and a grocery shop uses small weights and the junk dealer uses biggest weight. Now, have you seen any of these balances? So, if in the first picture, if you see, a lady is weighing the gas cylinder. Yes, it's a gas cylinder. So, next you are seeing here, it's a grocery shop vendor. So, he is weighing the pulses or cereals. Then third one, if you see, it's a sweet shop. He is weighing the sweets. The fourth picture, if you see, she is weighing cotton. Okay, so now let us see. Have you seen all these types of balances? I have seen it. Let me tell me what are the name of these balances one by one. See, the first balance is called as spring balance. So it will be having a spring type. We'll be having a hook at the bottom. So if you can place the apparatus, the thing that is to be weighed on this hook, and you can lift this spring up. See how this lady is lifting? So now there will be a needle here. So this needle will be moving from top to bottom and it shows the exact weight of the object which we were holding in this hook. So this type of balance you will call it as spring balance. So this will have balance will have a spring. So you will call this type of balance as spring balance. See the next type of balance. So here the man is keeping that balance on the table and it has two pans. One pan he is placing the weight and the other pan he is placing the object or things to be weighed. So he is pouring the cereals in this pan. So here he are placing the weights one by one to measure the exact quantity what he needs. So this type of balance you will call it as table balance. So it will be placed on the table. So you can call this as table balance. Okay, if you look into the next picture, see this man is weighing sweets. Here this balance will show the weights. So it will be showed in the numerical digits. So this type of balance you will call it as electronic balance. So it's the balance which shows your weight directly. So here and all you have to put the weights accordingly. Whatever your need for based on your needing, you have to place it. Here it will show how much quantity is there. The next one you will call it as beam balance. See here, this balance you will call it as beam balance. So there will be a needle in the center of the beam. So you will call this as beam balance. You will have two pans. The one pan you will be placing weights, and the other pan you will be placing the thing which is to be weighed. Okay, so if the two pans are balanced, they will be standing in the equal position. If your weight is less, that pan will go up. If your weight is more, that pan will come down. So if you want to measure it exactly, you have to place equal weights on both the pans, so that your spring will be in the center and both the pans will be in the equal distance. So this is called as beam balance. Okay, the next question. In which shop would you find the following types of weights? So here it's given 500 gram, 2 kilogram, and then 10 kilogram. So where you can see is this type of weight. So it's very small weights, right? So these weights we can see in the stores which sells grains, pulses and cereals. So that only we can weigh up. Rice and all will be weighing 10 kg, right? So pulses will be weighing, dal and all will buy 2 kg. So 500 gram means you will be weighing onion, tomato, like this you will get 500 grams. So all these weights you can see in grocery stores and the persons who are selling grains, pulses and cereals. Hope you have understood what are the types of balances we are using in our life, okay, in various shops, and also the weights. Thank you for watching the video.